Cancer, welcome into the Cleo Alchemy Tarot Station. You've pulled a really powerful goddess card for July. You've pulled Kali Ma, the mother of the universe. Now, she can come across so fierce, but everything she does is out of love, and she's got the capacity to destroy anything that stops you walking on your truest soul path. Okay, so she's a reminder that sometimes we have to be really harsh and we have to be really fierce in order to keep ourselves aligned on our true path. You may be putting someone in their place in July. You may be drawing something to an end. There's something about endings. Okay, she's all about what deserves to be created, preserved, or destroyed. So you could really be in warrior mode in July, somehow, some way. Okay, so we're going to see what these energies are about. Remember, these are general. You may want to also check out your moon sign, your Venus sign, your rising sign, or your north node. Okay, I think it's really important for everyone to be fully aware of their north node, fully aware of where the compass, your personal birth chart, is pointing you, and the way you've always got to go is in the north node direction. All right, let's see what these energies are all about for Cancer. Why has Kali popped up as the domineering energy for this reading? She's a real intense one. Wow, we've got the High Priestess coming out straight away to confirm that you're having a very powerful month. You could be getting downloads, intuition. Maybe you're seeing straight through someone who's used to people, you know, maintaining that 3D surface act. There's a lot of acting that goes on in the West, I've noticed. You know, people rely on politeness, especially in Britain. They do it a lot. They rely on the social rules to kind of stop you being able to put them in their place or call them out when they're being, you know, malevolent or narcissistic or whatever. So I'm kind of getting that vibe here that you kind of see right through someone's act. This is also about you elevating, okay? The High Priestess is the knower of the unknown. She can't always put into words what it is she knows because the universe is that complex. And a lot of the higher messages we get through aren't, you know, we can't really translate them into language format. But there's something you know here. Elevating. They keep telling me elevating. Show me. King of Cups. Okay, so this could be about a Scorpio or a Pisces or a Cancer in your life. Let's see what else comes out. This could also be you really balancing out your energies. Really finding an emotional space that feels comfortable for you, no matter what's going on around you. Steadying yourself in the midst of, you know, waves and, you know, chaos activity. But I feel like you're going to be quite zen. Despite the powerful Kali Ma energies, I feel like you're going to find a place where you're like realizing how powerful you are and how your consciousness can slice through energy. I'm just getting this message coming through. That you're very elevated, you're seeing through a higher conscious perspective, and things that might have bothered you in the past aren't going to be bothering you in July. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be cutting something off, but it's going to be in a very dignified way. We've got the Six of Cups coming out, so this could be a soulmate connection. Some of you could have a soulmate connection coming in, but I feel like for some of you, you're cutting off what no longer serves you, definitely with the Kali energy showing up. It's almost like, because I'm getting multiple messages, because this is a general reading, okay, so take what resonates, but I've got to speak about all of them. For some of you, you're seeing through someone who thought that they had you where they wanted you just because it's a soulmate connection or a past life connection. For others of you, you have got this coming in. If you're not already dealing with a soulmate connection, then there's a, you know, there's a soulmate on the horizon. Yeah, they're pulling me to the ship on this King of Cups, a soulmate arriving in your life. You will know which way round this is. Show me more. Two of Wands. Strength. Powerful energies with the High Priestess and Strength. I feel like you're finding a new level to operate from. It's almost like these devils just don't bother you anymore. You see this guy, they're always threatening, okay? But the devil is an illusion. See, he's got this gun, but it's not pointed at anyone. But they just know the gun's there, right? This is about sort of mind trickery, the illusion of fear, which I feel like you're rising out of it. I feel like you're seeing things from a whole new lens for the first time in your life. And this has sort of widened your horizons here. I feel like you're playing with your own power in July. You see how he's got the whole world in his hands, in this case, an alien planet. But like you're seeing yourself differently. I feel like you've upgraded your consciousness. You've literally gone to another level. I'm seeing level 3 in my mind's eye. So maybe for some of you that will resonate. Let me know in the comments if that does resonate. But level 3, there's something about the Trinity here as well. I feel like you're a representative of source energy. Like you see things from a much higher level, almost like a goddess-like or a godlike level. And we've got the Chariot here. Yeah, I don't feel like you're holding back. This is your energy, Cancer. I don't feel like you're holding back anymore. I feel like you're moving forward with a great power of the mind. We've got the Four of Wands coming out as well underneath the Strength card and the Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like that's all getting left behind now. We've got the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you could definitely have a match coming in. Maybe you've intuited this ahead of time. I'm going to clarify these cards because this is a really interesting reading. Some of you could have been dealing with a karmic soulmate, and maybe you were in the past confused whether this was someone you wanted to spend your life with or someone you wanted to cut off. I also feel like you're having a lot of strength with dealing with your own energies, you know, the magnetism that pulls these people in to begin with. We've got to face that within ourselves, right? We've got to integrate our shadow so that we know fully who we are, and then no one can play with us. And then if anyone you're dealing with tries to say you're toxic or whatever, you can own it. You can be like, yeah, I was mean and I did it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, people are too scared to show their shadow. And I feel like that's really got to change. I feel like you're really much more powerful than you've ever been before. And you're moving forward really quickly through this new kind of gateway to get you to this level 3, to this new level of power. This has a lot to do with creating your own reality the way you want it, but there's a great sense of peace I'm getting off the High Priestess card. I feel like you know there's a soulmate coming in, or you're feeling the energy of someone you've yet to meet. And for others of you, you've already been dealing with a karmic who you've been indecisive about, but that's gonna end because I feel like you've really got to pull all your power back here and really get to grips with the fact that you create your reality frame by frame, thought by thought, intention by intention. You know, whatever intention you put behind your actions, it really does bring back the next thing that happens in your life. You know, it's like that infinity symbol. We send energy out, we get it back. We send it out, we get it back. And I feel like you're really realizing how magic you are. And really, there's a lot of power to be found for you in July. Right, let's see, the High Priestess. And we've got Kali again. Look at this. This is you transforming into a much more powerful version of yourself. And yeah, there might be a bit of destruction. People might not like this new version of you because you might be cutting them off in the process, right? But I feel like there's no going back now with the Chariot. You know, the Chariot has no wheels. No wheels. You know, funny I said that because the Chariot card on this card has no wheels. This is a macabre. This is like a spacecraft kind of floating ship, if you will. But normally the Chariot has no brakes. It just goes and goes and goes. But this macabre is all about you steering your life with your mind, right? You know how we hear about aliens steering their spaceships with their mind? Well, it's just the same way as we steer our bodies with our mind, right? It's just we don't really have to think about yanking our arm this way or that. We just, you know, it naturally follows our thoughts. And that's literally, I feel like your alchemy is getting a lot smoother and you're flowing a lot more with what you're creating. Show me the King of Cups, please, for Cancer. Queen of Swords, yeah. So I feel like you're cutting off a karmic soulmate, okay, for the majority of you watching this. It's someone you've been indecisive about for a while, but it's a situation that just wasn't serving you. I feel like there were some good memories there, but you're cutting off what no longer serves you with Kali showing up here. Show me the Six of Cups. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So some of you may be working with someone you already know, someone you're already fond of. But Four of Pentacles. 3 to the 4. One more, please. I feel like for the majority of you, you're cutting someone off. Balance, karma, justice. They've probably been holding on to you for quite a long time. There's this feeling that you really did want it to work with them, so you held on for longer than you should have. but I feel like it's coming to an end and it's for the best here. So you can pull back all your strength and all your focus to really refocus your energies in the right direction. Show me more. I'm gonna pull separate energies because I feel like there's some of you out there that really know you've got to cut someone off, and for others of you there's something coming in. So show me the energies for the soulmate coming in for Cancer. 5 of Wands and the Star. One more please. 4 of Cups. That's interesting energy. It's almost like, yeah, even the one coming in you've got to watch out for. All right. So for some of you, you may be getting rid of a karmic soulmate, and for others of you, you may just be sort of pulling their energy in. Okay, the timelines will be different for everyone, but it's almost like Spirit saying give this a miss, because you pulled the Star card here. I feel like someone's going to see your light in July, and Spirit wants to pre-warn you to dodge this person, because, you know, it looks like there's competitive energies, looks like there's an overkill, right? Too much emotion, too much craziness. We've got the 9 of Swords here. So yeah, watch out for this karmic. Right, let's look at the Strength card. Show me strength. Wow, Ace of Wands right in the middle of your reading. This is all about you, okay? And there's some real fiery, powerful energy here. The Ace of Wands is all about you knowing you've got the power to create your reality. And I feel like you're going to have to pull back all of that power. And don't be afraid of your power. Because Kali Ma, she doesn't care if people call her a demon. She doesn't care if people call her evil. She knows in her heart that everything she does for love. And, you know, these devil types, they always love projecting what they are onto other people. So you might have to piss some people off. But let them be pissed off, you know. They're not God. They're not your creator. The only ones you want to be really, you know, impressing are the gods, okay? Judgment. Yeah, judgment right next to the devil. So I feel like you're really going to be calling judgment, as Kali does. She decides who's worthy and who's not. And you stepping into your High Priestess power, you have to know that just because someone is a soulmate or just because you've known them in a past life doesn't mean they're meant to be on your path this time around, okay? They might be here to work with you for a minute, drop off some packages of energy for you from the past life, because we really do download blueprints and maps from, you know, people we deal with, and then let them be on their way. Show me the 2. Show me the 2 of Wands. Ace of Cups. Lovely. So I feel like when you reharness, that's not the right word. When you harness your power and you retake your power, you really pick up this wand again, okay? So it's like you picking up your power again. That's when I feel like new love will be coming into you. But I think it's, you know, it's somewhere else. It could even be that you've got someone overseas that you may be meeting, or this person just isn't on your timeline yet. I really feel that with this 2 of Wands. But you know what you deserve, and I feel like you know you're conjuring up something really beautiful, because you keep coming back to a place of self-love. And that means that the universe has to respond to that and has to bring you people who are matches to that self-love. Show me the Chariot. Conjuring up some real good stuff here. 2 aces. So this is all about cutting off what doesn't serve you. Another High Priestess. Oh my God, Cancer. What on earth? I need to know what you're doing. This is incredible, okay? So this is extra power to this High Priestess. Like I said, this is like level 3 High Priestess. It wouldn't surprise me if I pull the High Priestess from another deck, if I get another deck out, because you really are, okay, they're showing me you going up the mountain of your mind, and the mind creates reality. The mind is reality. So when you embrace your power and you accept your power, wow, there's a lot of power for you to accept here. This person you've been dealing with is, and you will know if this is relevant to you, because you will have seen their toxicity. You know, it wouldn't have been the happiest story. There may have been good times, but you will have seen this person's toxicity and known on some level, despite how emotionally attached you might have been to this person, that they were wrong for you, okay? And I feel like if you found it hard to cut someone off that you know is a nightmare, that you know won't bring you peace, I feel like July is the month where you're really going to be like, nah, you know what? It's okay for me to be fierce. It's okay for me to be a warrior. And it's okay for me to piss you off. And you might even start getting a kick out of it. You know, if you've been dealing with narcissists or whatever, piss them off, you know. Don't be threatened by them, because as much as they seem to be holding this gun, they'll never use it, okay? They're not that powerful. That's why they have to put on such a show, such a bloody pantomime, these narcissists, because they're ultimately powerless. They don't have connection to source like you do. Look at her. Look how she glows. Look how her head glows with power, with energy, with her connection to source. No narcissist has connection to source, and that's why they have to get fuel from the magnetic fields invisibly of everyone they deal with, okay? But you really have to make the decision here to go through to this next step. There are people waiting for you that you've got to have faith in. You've got to have faith in that which is currently still unseen, and have faith that you create your reality. So if you decide to move away from someone, you've got to have faith that the universe will provide you better, because you decided that you wanted better. You decided that you were going to conjure up better. Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about you investing in what you know will pay off long term. Okay, invest in things that you know will bring you fruit. Things that are worth your time and effort. Really hold that vision of the beautiful life you want to live. Because, you know, these people try and trick you. These people try and act like you're crazy. These people really are quite hypnotic. Narcissists are good at the hypnotism. They are kind of like the vampires on True Blood. They do glamour you, okay? So I feel like this is about you really deciding not to be glamoured by these people or this person you've been dealing with, and to really make the moves to move forward absolutely and 100%. Really commit yourself to the new pathway. We've got the Seven of Cups coming up on the Two of Swords. So yeah, there looks like a bit of indecision. There looks like a bit of confusion, where to go next. I mean, we do have these grand plans, don't we, where we think, well, I'm going to get rid of you and I'm going to live this beautiful life. And then in the cold light of day, the next day or whatever, it can be a little bit empty and a little bit boring. That's where the faith comes in. That's where you've got to have faith and do new things you've never done before, and really give yourself time to adjust to that newness. Because it can feel a bit bleak, can't it, when we delete someone out of our lives and there's nothing necessarily to replace it. But this is about you choosing to put new things in those empty holes, you know, trying to give you it the way Spirit's giving it to me. You've got to find things to replace the energy with. Self-care is a brilliant one. It will just raise your frequency up straight away. And the more you do, the more you power yourself up. You've got the title card on the Two of Swords with the Seven of Cups. So have no fear. Just because you might have days where you might doubt, did you make the right decision or whatever, know that every decision you choose to make is right because you chose to make it, okay? We always feel like our life is preordained or things might be destined for us. And cool, there are things we might have to do in our life, but that never takes away from our free will. I feel like you're going to be having new downloads, okay? New things are going to come to you when you least expect it with this title card. And this is confirmation that the higher-ups, that your ancestors, that your guides, that the people who support you, non-physical people, beings, they're going to guide you, okay? They're going to guide you through the confusion. And it's going to be quite an obvious signal. The feeling's going to feel very obvious to you because it's going to feel so different to the confusion and to the indecision. So they're going to make it really obvious, Cancer. So be prepared for really obvious signs and signals from the universe that you're moving in the right direction. But I do feel like there's a sense of getting rid of someone, breaking up with someone, and then there's kind of a bleakness might hit you. So just be prepared for that, because that's totally normal, totally natural. And no, it doesn't mean you should get back with that person. It just means you should start pulling your focus in a new direction and refilling the cup with other energies, new energies, beautiful energies. Let me pull one more for this. Show me one more. Yeah, see, we've got the Four of Wands twice in your reading. So this is really powerful. You've got the Four of Wands twice and you've got the High Priestess twice. So you're really making some moves to get into a much better storyline of your life, okay? You want to leave the devil movie behind. You want to leave the horror movie behind and move into an epic hero story. I feel like you really need to understand that these archetypes are real. So the hero archetype is real, and I feel like you're being your own hero, realizing that you are it, that no one is more capable of changing your life, of saving you, than you yourself are. I've had to do it myself. I can feel like a right little baby sometimes, and I have to remind myself that I am it. I am a representative of God on this earth. So trust me, even the divine beings, we feel like little kids sometimes, especially with all the chaos causing and narcissistic attacks and psychic warfare we've been through. Trust me, we understand how hard it can be to move your mindset from one channel to the other. But this is you changing the TV station of your mind. I feel like you're going to shock people, but know that you're fully entitled to change who you are. You're a multi-dimensional being, okay? And they try and tell people they've got DID and whatever else. No, 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 no. Those labels are draconian labels put onto people by the medical 3D-minded professions. You're an ethereal being, and you've got every right to shift your shape into new and higher formats. High priestess, okay? You've got the right to become a divine being. And you don't have to fear what anyone thinks or says about you, because you've got the YouTube community now. We know how it all works. We know the occultism. All right, so no one can gaslight you anymore. No one can tell you you're crazy for wanting to shift into a much more powerful being, because that's our nature. That's our nature as humans. If an octopus can rest on a rock and literally blend its molecules into the rock, energetically shift into the color of the rock, well, we're the top of the food chain. We're God's highest creation. So how changeable do you think we can be? You know, the animal world is a wonderful example of the ethereality of our realm. And they can try and turn it into science all they want, but we know it's magic and we know it's beautiful. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards for you, Cancer. This is a big month for you. Big month. Yeah, they're telling me leave that devil behind. Leave that devil behind, okay? Change the channel of your consciousness. Let yourself transform. Let yourself be powerful. And look what we've got. Expect powerful change, okay? So you've got what it takes. You've got what it takes. You've got to understand your mind is a portal to all sorts of energies, and it's focus pocus. You know, whatever we focus on, whatever we believe we can have, and whatever we know we can have, we can have. We've got work through your fears here. Okay, so I know it's hard, like I say, but I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough where all of a sudden it's like you can even get sick of yourself being fearful and just think, you know what, screw this, I'm out. I'm not putting up with it anymore. Breaking point. And it's quite a beautiful thing, you know, when you just get to that point where you're just like, oh, you know what? I've even had enough of myself. This has got to stop. Okay, so the video cut out just as I was talking, but basically you're going to get signs that are really obvious because they're going to feel like pure clarity compared to all this confusion, okay? There's going to be one option in particular that's going to be really important for you. I also pulled some oracle cards because I was carrying on speaking as if it was still recording for ages. So annoying. Okay, you got get the big picture, a view from above. Okay, so this is all about seeing through the eyes of your higher self, okay? Seeing way ahead of time what you want to create, not getting pulled into lower storylines, 3D storylines. You got hedgehog love, positive, uplifting new friends, which is always a beautiful thing. And you also got the spirit of destruction from the ancestor cards. Again, that's all what Kali Ma is all about. She's about destroying things that need to be destroyed, and she does it from a place of love. Okay, Cancer. I'm going to pull some angel cards for you as well before we close out. This is going to be a really big month for you, okay? But as long as you keep remembering how magic you are, 2 High Priestess cards in one reading, that's some epic, epic power. You're going to be fine, okay? You've got to breathe, okay? I think I'm saying that angel name right. And the card says, I present you with choices. Just follow your heart and I will guide you, okay? So don't get pulled into any lower thoughts, lower vibrations. Just keep floating above it all, alchemizing your reality, making decisions from the position of love, even if they seem harsh to other people, right? It's all about the intention you put behind your actions. That's what's going to get you on your highest timeline, on your higher path, okay? This is about you really, really embracing your power. Show me one more. Got Raphael, powerful energy. Watch for me in rainbows as I heal you. So the sky might be really significant to you at this time. I also pulled a guiding star card, and it says, I trust in the magic of the new moon and all the joy and possibility it brings. But I feel like this is about you trusting in the magic of your emotions, trusting in the magic of joy, and trusting in the infinite possibilities that are available for you. July is going to be a big one for you, Cancer, okay? Let me know how this hit you in the comment box. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for all your support thus far. I really appreciate it, and thank you for being here. Lots of love.